everybody, this is Andrew from Blame Not the Bard. We decided as a band that we missed you, and we wanted to check in and see how everything's doing with you guys. So as a band, we got together on a very windy day in October and recorded a few songs around a campfire, just the three of us and some camcorders, and we wanted to put together a little project to give you guys something to listen to, a little online concert. We also wanted to take this opportunity to check in and see how everyone's doing. Myself, I've been spending the last few months putting some work in on this banjo that I got from friend John Molseed, and I decided to take advantage of this time that other musicians have some extra availability, and I've been taking some online lessons to learn how to play the Irish banjo. So maybe in the future there might be a Blame Not the Bard show where I bring some banjo into it just to give us a little bit more dynamic to our sound. But until then, I want you to sit back, relax, enjoy this concert that we put together for you guys. And if you want to just jump into the comments, either on YouTube or Facebook, we'd like to hear how things are going with you guys. So let us know. And we'd love to chat with you and respond back to those comments. But if not, that's cool too. Just sit back and relax, enjoy some great music.
It's not so hard to get a 6-note these days.
Yeah, it's really not. But
Yeah.
in case you need a very elaborate one,
Yeah.
Or
maybe
if you're just having fun.
maybe if you want to stand out from the crowd.
Yeah. We hope none of you need this.
Yeah. So this is a song called "The Sick Note." It's a good story about a builder who maybe had a little bit of workplace accident. Tried to bite off a little bit more than he could chew. So this tune is requested by our friend Rhonda Larson. So. Yes, sir, I write this to you to tell you of me plight. And at the time of writing, I am not a pretty sight. For me body is all black and blue, me face a deathly gray. And I write this note to say why Patty's not at work today. While working on the 14th floor, some bricks I had to clear. Well, to throw them down from such a height was not a good idea. And the foreman wasn't very pleased, he'd been an awful sod. He said I had to cart them down on the ladder in me hod. Well, clearing all these bricks by hand, it was so very slow. So I hoisted up a barrel and secured the rope below. But in me haste to do the job, I was too blind to see that a barrel full of building bricks was heavier than me. So when I untied the rope, the barrel fell like lead, and clinging tightly to the rope, I started up instead. But I shot up like a rocket, till to my dismay I found about halfway up I met that bloody barrel coming down. Now the barrel broke me shoulder as I to the ground instead. And when I reached the top, I banged the pulley with me head. Well, I clung on tight, though numb was shot from this almighty blow. And the barrel spilled out half its bricks, 14 floors below. Now when these bricks had fallen from the barrel to the floor, I then outweighed the barrel and so started down once more. Still clinging tightly to the rope, I sped towards the ground, and I landed on those broken bricks that were all scattered round. Now I lay there moaning on the ground, I thought I passed the worst, when the barrel hit the pulley wheel, and then the bottom burst. Well, a shower of bricks came down on me, I hadn't got a hope. As I lay there moaning on the ground, I let go of that bloody rope. Now the barrel emptied heavier, it started down once more, and it landed right across me as I understand why Patty's not at work today.
That song gets me every time.
I love it every single time.
So for this next tune, I got a bit worried that Andrew here, he's been playing the banjo a lot lately. And I got a little worried that maybe he forgot how to sing in all this time that we've had away. And so I wanted to give him a good challenge. And fortunately, we had a request for this next one.
Yeah. But, I can't sing all on my own, so
Yeah.
I had to bring these two along to
Because
sing
he's
some
chicken.
background vocals.
I think you're trying to put things off on them.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to have to sing the entire song
Yeah.
myself, so.
So really what it is he's forgotten how to sing and he needs your help.
So this next tune is called Mary Mac, and it's requested by our friends Pete and Greg Meyer. Well, not Pete Meyer, but Pete Murphy and Greg Meyer. So good to know. I mean, there might be a Pete Meyer. But.
Listen, Pete and Greg, this one's for you.
All people, all Gregs.
Thank you for putting him to work a bit.
There's a neat little girl, and her name is Mary Mac. Make no mistake, she's the girl I'm gonna try. And a lot of other fellas wanna get up on her back, and I'm thinking that they'll have to get up early. Well, Mary Mac's mother's making Mary Mac marry me.
My mother's making me Mary Mac.
I'm going to marry Mary, making Mary to take care of me. Well, I'll be very merry when I marry Mary Mac. Da-da-dee, da-da-dee, da-da. This little lass, she's got a lot of class, she's got a lot of brass, and her father takes some gas, and I'd be a silly ass if I let the matter pass. I'm thinking that she'll suit me quite fairly. Well, Mary Mac's mother's making Mary Mac marry me.
My mother's making me Mary Mac.
I'm going to marry Mary, making Mary to take care of me. Well, I'll be very merry when I marry Mary Mac. Da-da-dee, da-da-dee, da-da-da. The Mary and her mother do an awful lot together. In fact, we hardly ever see the one without the other, and if people often wonder, is it Mary or her mother, or both of them together that I'm courting? Well, Mary Mac's mother's making Mary Mac marry me.
My mother's making me Mary Mac.
I'm going to marry Mary to get married to take care of me. Well, I'll be very merry when I marry Mary Mac. Da-da-dee, da-da-dee, da-da-da. The wedding's on a Wednesday and everything's arranged. Soon and we change a mind unless a mind is changed, and I'm making the arrangements. The rest of it's arranged. Marriage is an awful undertaking. Well, Mary Mac's mother's making Mary Mac marry me.
My mother's making me Mary Mac.
I'm going to marry Mary to get married to take care of me. Well, I'll be very merry when I marry Mary Mac. Da-da-dee, da-da-dee, da-da-da. We try to be another fair, another fair. There's gonna be a horse fair for every couple there, and I'm dining on the finest fare. I'm sure I'll get my share. Ain't nothing you're very much mistaken. Well, Mary Mac, making Mary Mac marry me.
My mother's making me Mary Mac.
I'm going to marry Mary to get married to take care of me. Well, I'll be very merry when I marry Mary Mac. Well, Mary Mac's mother's making Mary Mac marry me. I'm going to marry Mary to get married to take care of me. Well, I'll be very merry when I marry Mary Mac. Well, Mary Mac's mother's making Mary Mac marry me. I'm going to marry Mary to get married to take care of me. Well, I'll be very merry when I marry Mary Mac. Da-dee, da-dee, da-da.
I know that you all saw this, but his voice brought a great wind.
Also,
That was all Andrew. That was all Andrew.
just want to point out that I was able to sing it, and somebody.
Background
You
singer
know
for
what though? You know what though? I'd like to challenge you because I think you're getting a little bit cocky.
Oh, you'd like to challenge me to a duel?
I would like to challenge you to a duel.
All right, pistols at dawn then.
Pistols at dawn, indeed,
I'll be the judge.
as always.
That's all I'm good for.
I mean, you play a mean drum.
All right,
Oh,
so
goodness. So, yes, no, really, I'm serious though. I challenge you to a duel.
all right, a singing duel,
A
perhaps.
singing duel. And some of you, particularly you, Rhonda, may be familiar with this next tune. It's called the Rattlin Box.
Yes.
And it is the tune in which I, Nikki, prove that I am, well, really a better person than Andrew.
I'm not sure what this song proves. I think really what this song proves is that bogs have a lot of, biodiversity.
Okay. Well, how does this go?
Well, we start out together,
Oh, yes.
and then we start to trade off a little bit.
As it goes.
All right. Here we go. Oh,
back.
Would we like to try to do this together?
Yeah, I think we can do it
I
together.
think. Okay.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. And on that egg there was a bird, a rare bird, and a rattling bird. Bird on the egg, and the egg, and the nest, and the nest, and the twig, and the twig, and the branch, and the branch, and the limb, and the limb, and the tree, and the tree, and the hole, and the bog, and the bog down in the valley. Oh, ho, roll the rats and bog down in the valley. Oh, way ho, the rats and bog down in the valley. Oh, ho, roll the rats and bog down in the valley. Oh, way ho, the rats and bog down in the valley. Oh.
Whoa. Aw. You can have your hat back.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh no, my shirt has a hole in it. Whatever will I do? Wow, what a great high quality t-shirt. Thanks, Blame Not the Bard.
Yeah. It's a Blame Not the Bard original.
Yeah. That must mean one of us wrote it.
Yes.
And it wasn't me.
It wasn't me either.
It wasn't you.
No. You didn't know.
Is anyone going to claim this?
I stand accused.
By default, Corey Baker wrote this.
This was tuned. Whoa, wow, words. This tune was included on the Irish and Celtic Music podcast a few months ago.
Along with our CD, Soundcheck.
Soundcheck, yes. And we're glad they included it because we think it's one heck of a tune.
Yeah. Tells a story about a man who was tricked by a mischievous neighbor lady.
Those neighbor ladies, you
Those
gotta watch
neighbor
out for them.
It's called The Old Hags of Mayday. 'Twas in the county Mayo, May Day in Glenamoy. Jack Kelly came a-walking out, his milk cows to deploy. But when he got down to the barn, he let out an awful cry.
Oh no!
Not a drop of milk for Amy Cow, it has gone dry. Oh me, oh my, what trouble could there be? The hacks, the bags, the scallywags have taken it from me. Oh me, oh my, what trouble could there be? The hacks, the bags, the scallywags have taken it from me. Well, he found a local expert from Bellary, was he? Inspecting on the herd, he says, no problem can I see. Jeff knew there was much more to this, he knew just what he saw. When he worked up on the Mayday and all the milk was gone. Oh me, oh my, what trouble could there be? The hags, the bags, the scallywags have taken it from me. Jack called upon the father, who was wise in many ways. He told him of the ladies old with magic, so they say. On Mayday in the morning, they'll take on another form. And they'll steal your milk and butter so early in the morn. Oh me, oh my, what trouble could there be? The hacks, the bags, the scallywags have taken it from me. Jack rose up in the morning, in the barn he found a hare. Wound but do not kill her, just give that hare a scare. Then Jack paid the hag a visit, down in her country home. She was hobbling on one leg, and the cows were left alone. Oh me, oh my, what trouble could there be? The hacks, the bags, the scallywags have taken it from me. Oh me, oh my, what trouble could there be? The hacks, the bags, the scallywags have taken it from me.
how chairs work, and that usually you sit in them instead of standing on them. I didn't know if they knew that I that I knew
Normally
that.
you're standing on them.
Yeah, I have a weird way of.
Everyone look at me.
Come to think of it, I usually can't see you during this song because you're out there
that's
somewhere.
true.
Yeah.
It's a new experience for
No,
us.
occasionally I do
go?
play with the band.
And by the time she gets back, we'll end the song, so we're usually cool. Always works out, one way or another.
Hey folks, just a quick update from the bakery, what we're doing here in COVID times. This is the bakery, this is my studio in my basement, where we recorded Blame Not the Bard's new CD, Soundcheck. We had a real good time doing it, turned out good. If you don't have it, rush out in a buying frenzy, wear a mask. Thank you, thing. So what have I been doing with my time? I'm lucky enough as a musician to have most of my income come from lessons, and most of my lessons have transferred to online thanks to the age of Zoom. I'm very, very lucky that way. So I haven't suffered nearly as bad as musicians who gig solely for a living. They're falling on really hard times. I have my studio here, and I have a lot of old unfinished recordings, so I'll come down here and chip away at those. Unfortunately, what I've really done is added more unfinished recordings to the pile. So little by little, we'll be moving some stuff to the finished pile. I obviously have all the time in the world. It's hard to get the inspiration without people around. For me personally, I'm not terribly self-motivated all the time. But some, it comes and goes, just like everybody. It gets boring. I'm sure we're all going through the same thing. You're lucky enough here at my house to have a big house, a big backyard, and a small family, so everybody can get away from each other. They can get away from me, which helps them stay sane. I can be a little much sometimes, from what I hear. I've been learning German, just to use that part of my brain, and you never know when you're going to end up in Germany, I guess, right? Could happen. I'm not a Netflix binge watcher at all. I watch a documentary now and then, occasional football game, but I do things like cut wood and work in the yard and just dink around the house. That's it. Other than that, hanging out and hanging on. So stay safe, stay sane, support the arts, support the artists, musicians and artists, and the venues. Support the venues if you can. When we get back to normal without art and music, it won't be anything worth coming back to. So we'll see you soon, and we'll have a really good time.
Dublin street, where those royal drums do beat, and those loving English feet, they walked all o'er us. And every single night, when me da would come home tight, he'd invite the neighbors round with this fine chorus. Oh, come out, ya black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wives how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell them how the IRA made you run like hell away from the great lovely lakes of Kirrashara. You sue those poor Arabs 2 by 2, like the Zulus, they had spears and bows and where each yeoman will be cast aside before us. And if there be a need, sure our kids will sing Godspeed for a verse or two of Stephen Meehan's chorus. Oh, come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wives how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell them how the IRA made you run like hell away from our green lovely lakes of Gillishandra. Oh, come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wives how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell them how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green lovely lakes of Gillishandra. Banshee. All right. So, a little bit of behind-the-scenes action for you guys watching at home. We are filming this little special on Halloween night.
I feel like you should be like right up next to the fire.
Yes. So we're going to.
Your beard would light on fire.
You have to be careful.
Be careful on nights like this.
But yes, it is Halloween.
It is Halloween night, so we're going to sing a spooky song. It's called The Banshee. And it's, it's a song, again, I didn't write it. Nikki didn't write it.
No, I cannot claim this.
Somebody in this band wrote it. It's going to have to be called.
Apologies.
And this one was also featured on the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast just this week in time for
love
Halloween.
That original music.
Yes.
And we love them.
Yes, very much.
Right on.
Thank you very much for that. And this is our performance of The Banshee. A fair maid to me came walking, she's a beauty to behold. She drove the man mad, but she was so sad, so many secrets untold. She led me to a place in the woods, how could I be led by her charm? I knew without fail, as soon as I heard her wail, the loved one would come to some harm. Oh, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear her sing. If I hear the keening, I know what it means, I don't want to hear her sing. I met an old woman with silver gray hair, and her fingers and teeth were all rotten. She was dressed in all rags, her eyes were pure black, but memories would not be forgotten. I should have known when I heard the cry, she came to bring pain and displeasure. Under her veil, sin was so pale, a warning of pain beyond measure. Oh, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear her sing. If I hear the keening, I know what it means, I don't want to hear her sing. Once was a washerwoman who was naked from the waist up. I heard that it said that she has no head, she carried a bowl full of blood. You never should have approached her, you really will not believe this. All I could hear was the sound of her wings as she vanished into the mist. I don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear her sing. If I hear the keening, I know what it means, means. I don't want to hear her sing. No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear her sing. If I hear the keening, I know what it means. I don't want to hear her sing. And these headphones just don't have any good tunes anymore. Wow, what great music from Blame Not the Bard. Alright, this tune is a tune requested by our friends from Southern Iowa, Jason and Rhonda. We just want to,
Are they from Southern Iowa? Because I feel like I see them everywhere.
yeah, I feel like it's hard to pin down where they're from.
Yeah.
Because every
Actually,
time
you know
we
what?
play a show.
I think they moved east.
Oh, did they?
On the river. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, wherever they are, the
Hello, friends.
song goes out to them. It's a little tune called Whiskey in the Jar. Good tune to get your feet moving, get your hands clapping. So make a little noise at home.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your hands moving, alright? Get some clapping in. This little tune called Whiskey in the Jar involves a little bit of hand clapping, so follow along with me. Give you a little heads up of what we're looking at. We're going to do it once here for you. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Whack pull the daddy-o. Whack pull the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. That's pretty good. I think Corey's a little rusty. Might give him some stomping lessons here. So you can hear the drums too. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whack pull the daddy-o. Whack pull the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Beautiful.
radio station is a corporate Killarney. Together we'll go roving through the mountains of Kilkenny. And I'm sure he'll treat me better than my darling Fortune Jenny. With the ring-a-ma-doo-na-ma-da. Hey! Whack-o, the daddy-o. Whack-o, the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. With the ring-a-ma-doo-na-ma-da. Hey! Whack-o, the daddy-o. Whack-o, the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar.
This feels much more like a Johnny Jump Up kind of mood.
This next tune was requested by our friend Bill Bishop. It's a little tune by the name of Johnny Jump Up. It tells a spooky story about hard cider and the magical powers it can have. A story that happened to me one day as I went down to Yall by the sea. Well, the sun it was high and the day it was warm. Says I had quite pint, it wouldn't do me no harm. So I went into the barman, I said give me a stout. But the barman said sorry, all the beer is sold out. Try whiskey or pennies, 10 years is no wood. Says I'll try cider, I've heard that it's good. Oh never, oh never, oh never again. I look to be 100 or 110. When I'm down to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. Now after lowering the pint, I headed straight for the yard, where I bumped into Brophy, the big civic car. Come here to me, boy, don't you know I'm the law? Well, I upped with his fist and I shot him in the jaw. And he fell to the ground with his knees doubled up. But it wasn't I hit him, it was a Johnny Jump Up. And the next thing I met down in Yall by the sea was a cripple on crutches who says he to me, I'm afraid of me life, I'll be hit by a car. Won't you help me across to the railway bar? And after 3 pints of the cider so sweet, well, he threw down his crutches and he sits on his feet. Oh, never again. To be 100 or 110. When I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. Well, then I went down to the Lee Road, a Brentford to see, and they called it the Madhouse in Cork by the Lee. And when I got up there, the truth I did tell. Well, they had the poor bugger locked up in his cell. Says the guard testing him, say these words in the cat. Around the ragged rocks, the ragged rascal ran. Tell them I'm not crazy, tell them I'm not mad, for it's only 6 pints of the cider I've had. Now a man died in the Union by the name of McNabb. They rushed and placed him outside in the sled. And after O'Connor his measurements did take, well, his wife took him home to a bloody plain lake. It was about 12 o'clock and the beer which was high, when the Pope he sat up and he says with a sigh, I can't get to heaven, they won't let me up till I bring them a jug of the Johnny Jump Up. Oh never, oh never, oh never again. If I live to be 100 or 110. But I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. Oh never, oh never, oh never again.
everybody, Nikki here. Wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update about what I've been up to. I've actually been spending most of my time right here on my trusty music bench. Of course, I've been practicing a lot, learning some new tunes, but I also started a music school, and I have been teaching some fine young fiddlers all about Irish fiddle, and so that has been a wonderful and rewarding experience, to say the least. I also wanted to just take a minute and say thank you to each and every one of you for all of your support, not just through this kind of weird time, but of us as a band in general. We really appreciate all of you, and we are so thankful for you, and we miss you a lot. And so in that spirit, if you want to leave a comment, we would absolutely love to hear from you. We're going to take some time and go through all of the comments and make sure that we respond to everybody. So please make sure to say hi. We'd love to hear from you, hear how you guys are doing too. And with that though, we do have one more tune, so don't go anywhere. It's a new tune, it's called Drink, and we're very excited about it. We hope you like it too.
Well, in Dublin town, we all wander around. We say we have no cares in the world, sir, but there are no jobs, so to get a few bobs, well, half of Dublin city's on the dole, sir. And you ask me why we always smile, why we sing and dance into the night, sir, with our twisted grins and our wagging chins, and why we never walk in a straight line, sir. Well, it's drink, drink, the country's on the brink. You know a man's life isn't long, sir, for the time has passed, and if you fill my glass, I'll paint a bit of Dublin in a song, sir. Paint a bit of Dublin in a song. We've got market bars for the early jars to cure the heebie-jeebies and the shakes, sir. Now the whole year's gone, so we drink on, and it's back to the business of the day, sir. And the problems of the world we will all unfurl, and nobody admits to being wrong, sir. One will argue blind until closing time about the government, the buses, and the bombs, sir. For it's drink, drink, the country's on the brink. You know a man's life isn't long, sir, and the time has passed, for if you fill my glass, I'll paint a bit of Dublin in a song, sir. I'll paint a bit of Dublin in a song. We've a government that's an ornament. Most of them have nothing for a brain, sir, and the IQ rate of a garden gate, well, they couldn't run a puddle down the drain, sir. And they rave and smile, and they kiss your child. They promise you the earth, the moon, and stars, sir. When it comes to the crunch, well, you find the whole bunch drinking Bloody Marys in the bars, sir. And it's drink, drink, the country's on the brink. You know a man's life isn't long, sir, for the time has passed, and if you fill my glass, I'll paint a bit of Dublin in a song, sir. I'll paint a bit of Dublin in a song. And now the Dublin bus, it's a joke to us in the novel that never goes to, sir. Well, we look like well, 'cause we walk like hell. We're the healthiest city on the dole, sir, and the buses can strike whenever they like. When they run, they never run at all, sir. Well, they cough and sputter, and they stagger and stutter. They move along by clinging to the wall, sir. For it's drink, drink, the country's on the brink. You know a man's life isn't long, sir, and the time has passed, for if you fill my glass, I'll paint a bit of Dublin in a song, sir. I'll paint a bit of Dublin in a song. Beneath Cleary's clock, got an awful shock, near enough to where Nelson tumbled down, sir. The Mr. Scrub built a bath in memory of his da, and in it left a lady there to drown, sir. And they're putting up a stick, you can call it what you like, only an idiot, he could have done it, sir. Like a big thumbtack, a needle in a stack, a pimple on the arse of the pennant, sir. So let's drink to the palace on the plinth. You know a man's life isn't long, sir, and the time has passed for it to fill my glass. I'll paint a bit of Dublin in a song, sir. I'll paint a bit of Dublin in a song. So here's a health to the rat, the horrors and the bats, pink elephants, leprechauns, spiders, to the things that crawl on the kitchen wall, and the things that go up in the night, sir. And to conclude, here's a health to you for helping to decorate the table, sir. Now if you'll ever pay for our takeaway, I'll finish this song while I'm able, sir. Or it's drink, the country's on the brink. You know a man's life isn't long, sir, and the time will pass for it to fill my glass. I'll paint a bit of Dublin in a song, sir. I'll paint a bit of Dublin in a song. Yes, it's drink, the country's on the brink. You know a man's life isn't long, sir, and the time has passed like an empty glass. And that's a bit of Dublin in a song, sir. And that's a bit of Dublin in a